Hey dudes and chicks and neither of those don't apply to you. Welcome to Breakfast Time. My name is Katie. Today, I am going to be popping this palette cherry. I got the Morally Grey palette by Belle Beauté Bar. And don't be jealous. It's okay. You can get one too. And you can use my code if you're interested in anything you see here. It's LOSSED, LOST. And I'll save you a little bit of money. And I also got the Morally Grey highlighter, and I fucking regret nothing. It looks like this, and since I am morally gray, and I also like to live in the gray. See, I used to be like morally black, but then like I fucking got weak, and now I'm just a little gray on the inside. I have a gray soul. So anyways, I relate to this on so many fucking fundamental levels. I can't even express it. And if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, or hearing my final thoughts on this palette, or if you just like to watch, then hang out. Okay, I am gonna do a halo eye, which I don't rarely do halo eyes anymore. I don't know why I don't. It's not like they're any harder or anything really. I don't know why I don't do them more often. I guess I just haven't felt like it, but I feel like it now. So I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna see if this Singe Beauty brush can like do what I want it to do as far as this goes. And I'm gonna go, not a hero, right here. And I'm gonna just put that in the back and the front. So the owner of this brand, this is kind of how she calls it a blob. She puts a little blob on. And so I feel like this is exactly like the sort of thing. Now, I always need to be careful on this part because you guys know I fucking get crazy right here. Crazy. So, well, in other places. Sorry about me. No, you guys know how I get crazy on the inner corner. So like I just have to be super careful when I'm doing a halo eye, which honestly, halo eyes for people with hooded eyes are like sort of, they're not more difficult to do, but I do think they're more difficult to figure out. It's difficult to figure out how you want to do your halo eye because you can go on either the inside or the outside and then nothing in the middle, then just like your blender shade in the center, or you can go all the way across the top, but you have to do it in the exact right spot. And so I just think halo eyes for people with hooded eyes, they're not like, it's not like it's like so difficult. It's just, I feel like finding the right placement for a halo eye when you have hooded eyes is just a little more, it requires a little more working knowledge of your own anatomy. That's all. So I'm just gonna stick with that for now until I kind of, till I figure out my own anatomy. And I'm just gonna put a blob on there, the aptly named blob. And then I'm gonna do the inner corner because I'm not exactly sure how I wanna do this because I really like all of these colors and I'd really like to use all of them, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So, you know, once I get these on here, I'm gonna have to figure out whether I want to go across the top with the next shade or what I want to do. I'm not sure. But I know a pink and gray fucking halo eye looks sexy as fuck. So I'm going for it. I mean, this is a really nice color. Obviously, it's gonna look nice no matter what because I'm just like packing it on. So it's not, you can't go wrong when you're just packing on shadow. Unless it won't pack, which I guess you can go wrong, but not really. And I'm just gonna kind of get this blend because, let me try to get this outer edge like perfected. We don't want to perfect this to the point where it's climbing up the bridge of my nose, but no, we need to make sure. So you tilt your head down and you get like the highest, like where is right here. Let me see if I can, no, I can't. No, I can't. So you like just get it so that the line is like right above your crease when your head is tilted down and you're looking straight ahead. I'm try to get up higher so you guys can see what I'm doing. So the reason why I chose this brush is because it's like shaped like this. It's like a blender brush. It's a shader brush, but it's like a blender that's shaped with like this triangle right here. So I can put it in my crease and kind of get color on the top and the bottom. We don't want to get all crazy. Yeah, good enough for the guy I date. Okay, now I'm going to use, I'm not sure because, well, I really like this color Shades of Gray. It looks like it has kind of a little bit of a lavender in it. So I'm just gonna maybe take a Blend Bunny brush because they're made for this shit. They are made for what I'm about to do. So, okay, now I'm gonna go in with this Blend Bunny blender and I'm gonna go into Shades of Gray. I can dig that. I'm just gonna get the under eye because I kind of, well, I'm kind of doing something that I don't normally do, which makes me feel a little uncomfortable in a way, you know what I mean? The other thing I don't really care for with halo eyes is I never know whether to put an inner corner highlight in or not because I love a fucking inner corner highlight, right? And also, it's like that kind of defeats the purpose. So every time I do a halo eye, it ends up looking a little bit fucked up because I actually can't resist a inner corner highlight. Can't resist it. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Cute. Okay, now what am I gonna do with the lower lash line though? Because I'm gonna go in. Man, that's pretty. I need to bring this down so that I'm not looking down. I'm just barely tapping out this hard line here with that like lighter gray. Dang, this is really blending out. Sweet. I'm not sure I'm gonna love this, what I've done here. I'm going to use, am I gonna use this? I feel like that might be a little too, fuck it, let's do it. I'm gonna use this, I think this is gonna be a mistake, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna use this Fantasy Cosmetica brush. It's the flat, like, worthless, I don't fucking know what to do with this brush. And I'm gonna go into Mixed Feelings, and I'm gonna keep this, like, super tight, like, actually on top. And the reason why I'm actually using this brush is because I'm just doing, like, tiny packing motions. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be titties. I'm not really doing anything. I'm just actually just like stamping this down and like kind of pulling it out. And it's like falling right into my trap. That looks good. Can you guys see the subtle hints of pink? Damn, that looks so good. And I'm just gonna kind of go like this. Man, this is gonna turn out really fucking cute. Holy shit. See, when I'm doing something like this, you can tell, because I've had people like recently really mentioning the fact that I do my makeup ambidextrous. And you can really see when I'm doing something like this, how uncoordinated my right hand is, because I just don't have the same kind of finesse or technique. I basically am just like, when I do my makeup with my right hand, I'm basically just barely hanging on with it. You know what I mean? There's no precision in my right hand. So like right now you can see I'm just like kind of trying to hold on for dear life here. The reason why is I just don't feel very comfortable doing my makeup like this. I can't like backhand my makeup. I can, I just don't feel, it's not comfortable to me, so I don't do it. It feels like a strain to me to have to like reach And like, this is like way too much fucking work for me. And so like, I don't like to feel like I'm breaking a sweat when I'm doing my makeup. And actually, like, as I'm saying this to you guys, it makes me wonder like how many of you actually like maybe don't like take the time that you wish you took because you're fucking uncomfortable holding a fucking stretch and a strain. You know, I don't know, like maybe it's something to think about. But this looks really fucking good. And as I said, there's just something about a pink and gray halo eye. I'm going to tell you guys right now, when I throw these fucking shimmers on here, it's fucking over. It's going to be really fucking good. Okay, now should I use... It feels like that's too big. I'm going to use the Jessup 227, which is actually a dupe for the Zoeva 227, except it's smaller and thinner. It's like not the same. It's the same style of brush, but it's just not the same. It's the one brush in that set that I would say I still use it, but it is not an exact dupe. And more often than not, I don't think it's as good. I don't think this one is as good as the Zoeva one. So I often, if I have a choice, I will always pick the Zoeva 227. But this is still a good brush. And if you don't have the Zoeva 227, then you don't fucking know. I do find this better for certain things. Like if I'm out of if my favorite brush for doing my inner corner is dirty, I'll use this brush before I'll use the Zoeva 227 because it's smaller. The diameter that it like hits, you just have a little bit more control with this one. It's not quite as like fluffy though, and it doesn't like do brow bone fluffing, like blending out the way that I prefer. I would show you guys, except if I go into all that, I fucking will be here all fucking night. No. Am I gonna do the bottom? Maybe. All right, now I'm just gonna go in and like reinforce everything. You know what? I'm gonna go back the other way because I want to do this right. Morally gray indeed. I feel like you guys can hardly even see this. I feel like it looks so light, my camera's barely picking it up. Cute. And I'm gonna go into shades of gray. I'm just kind of taking this a little bit higher now just because, kind of making it a little more circular, because I'm always so inclined to like wing out and like go, it's like just a habit for me to kind of pull that up and out. So I'm just kind of gonna try to like raise this up to the, that looks cute. I don't like my eyes to look too rounded. I think it looks not that cute at a certain point. Remember what I said, you're always going to have to compensate for your less good eyes, so you might as well just fucking do it. We've talked about this. Love it. Oh, I need to get this a little darker. And now I'm just going to go into that deepest shade. Now on the inner corner. This is actually a pretty good brush for this, if I'm being honest. I'm just kind of just going ginger with it because like I say, I have a tendency to get crazy with halo eyes in the inner corner, and so I'm just trying to be a little more careful. You can see I like got crazy. Like on this side it wasn't crazy, and on this side it already is, so. And I'm just going in with the brush that had the lighter gray on it, and like no additional product, just getting this hard line out of the darkest shade. Oh my god, wouldn't that be so fucked if I went to all this trouble to do this look and then I had problems with the shimmers? Don't go there. I'm just kidding. That has never happened to me. I've been using Bella Beauty Bar for, no, I mean not, there's other people that have been using it longer, but I've been using it for a while now, and I've never had any fucking problems with it. The shadows are blending fucking killer too, by the way. I am using a different style than what I normally use, but... And I'm being very careful because I want my proportions to look good, not because I'm worried about the performance. I'm worried about my ability to keep the color where I want it. Now I'm going to go in with this lightest pink, but I'm going to try to be like super careful because I don't want to get a bunch of white all up in here after I just took so much time blending. Damn, this looks fucking fire. I do think this lightest, this like baby pink is kind of it's like a wedding pink. It's like very subtle and soft. Okay, I'm so fucking happy with this. It's a good thing because it's been a while. Just kidding, it hasn't been that long. Okay, I'm gonna use the specular shit. And where is oh, what a treat my base brush is. I'm gonna go in with this little teensy tiny. And I'm going to go into Not a Villain. And I'm just going up to the line because I don't want this dark color to go all the way up. I just want it down, blending in that deep shade into the actual like spotlight. Yeah. Okay, and then what color do I want to use? Oh, fuck, you know I want to use all of them. I'm going to go into, why do I always use the colors that I know aren't going to be my favorite? I'm going to go into Indecisive. Oh, this is... And now I'm going to go in with my other teensy tiny, and I'm going to go into Bittersweet. And this is going to be the fucking, ooh. Damn, that's fucking chunky as shit. That is a chunky baby. Oh my god. I'm gonna take this across the top. No doubt my fucking shit is like dry. Obviously, we've had this conversation. This is not the best fucking brush for picking up shimmers. Damn, that is fucking pretty. Shoot. I was gonna get the Bella Beauty Bar glitter primer and I forgot. Oops. You guys, sorry my face is down so far. I need to re-glitter glue. I need to re-glue. I ran out of time. Dang it! Oh, I can't be fucking around now, guys. There we go. Damn, this is fucking good shit right here. Holy shit. These colors are fucking good. Now, obviously, I should have, if I would have been, you know, they each need their own moment. They're not getting their moment, but I just wanted all of them on my face right now. No, that's not why I did it. I did it because I wanted the gray to blend in. I'm using these as blender shades, right? So like I wanted the lightest to the darkest. Damn, I don't know if you guys can see how fucking good this looks, but I'm like shitting myself. This might be the best halo I have ever done. I'm just being so ginger with it. Holy fuck, man. Now I'm just going back in with this gray. And now I'm going to go into that dark gray and just with no additional product kind of just... That is fabulous. Hold on. I want to get, I'm going to pick up some of this lightest shade on my brush that I used with my glue. My toes are like clenching. They're like gripping on my chair. I'm curling my toes. The shadow's making me curl my toes. So this color right here is like not opaque, but it's not like a topper. It's really beautiful, but you could use it as a topper really easily and it would be... I mean, this color will do any fucking thing you want. This will suck your dick. I swear to God. It's crazy. I wish I could see it better with my eye closed. Fabulous. Okay, what am I going to do on the lower lash line now? You know what? I need to... It's kind of clumpy right there because of my glue. I can't believe how good this looks. I'm shitting. I'm shitting. And okay, I'm just going to do the same thing on the lower lid. So I'm going to start with the gray. I'm not sure if this is like applying very well or what. And now I'm going to go on the back side of that brush with the like, it's kind of like a lavender. It's like a mix between the pink and the gray, I think. And I'm getting all kinds of fallout, so I'm going to actually give it a little spritzy poo. And now I'm going to go into the pink. All right, I can live with that. That looks great. I'm going to go finish the rest of my face and I'll be back when I'm done. So this is the manifesto, the pièce de résistance. I am so excited about this, and honestly I am. Every single time I do a halo eye, it looks so fucking cool. So I kind of went in and like redefined the depth around the top of the halo, and honestly the reason why I did it was because I kind of fucked up this side, and so I just went in and like covered it with the deepest shade. So it's a little unblent, but I like it. I think it looks really cool, and it also looks really cool when I go like this. So I'm super happy about this, and honestly, the shimmers in this palette are fucking good. They're all good. I didn't try this one. This one seemed like the least shifty. Like, I don't think this is shifty. I think it's just metallic. But honestly, 3 of the like 4 shimmers are shifty. And honestly, am I being honest? Do I have to say that every time? It is an idiosyncrasy that it drives me crazy when I'm editing how often I say honestly and quite frankly, and if I'm being honest and to be honest and quite frankly, shut the fuck up. We know. You're not lying, okay? Anyways, that's not why I do it. I do it. It's just like one of those things like dude or like, and so I do that. Anyway, Let me take all day telling you that story. Good story, Katie. Can we move on with the palette? So here's the deal. The mattes in here, okay, it's a pink and gray palette. It's sort of like a boring neutral pink palette, but I do think that there's a lot of variety, and I think you can create a lot of really cute Valentine's Day looks. And the fact that it included this like cream colored white, at first I was like, fuck, but if I'm being honest, you can really, I don't know. I think it works. I just really love this palette, and I'm really grateful that the shimmers in this palette are fucking bomb. They're not good. They're not like, oh, they're pretty good. They're fucking killer. They're all super shifty, and if I'm being honest, I should have given them each their moment, but I couldn't. I had to do the kind of the words, bitch. Fade it from the darkest to the lightest, and I felt like the way that I did it is very fucking cool. So you can't really see how shifty and amazing all these colors are, but you can see them on Instagram. I'm sure a ton of people have like all the shifts and like the things and the sparkles and all the shit. So I love the palette. I'm gonna go through this really quickly. The things that I used on my face are the Salon Perfect Siren Eyes eye wigs, my old faithful trusty ColourPop and Kathleen Lights glowy blush in I Need Space, the ColourPop cream gel liners. I used Calabasas on the center and Karaoke Night on the outside. You can see like I gave it like a halo as well. And then on the lips, I used the Cursed Lip Pencil by Unearthly. And then I used the Lime Crime Plushie in Milk Tea on the center. And what else? Oh, I used my brow sludge in Pomegranate. I used the pink, and I just kind of like gave it some pink, my brows, some pink highlights. And I think I'm getting better. I'm not like amazing. They're not perfect, but I am getting better. So I'm pretty stoked about that. And I used the Morally Gray highlighter. I didn't get the Skin of a Killer. For one, it's the same color that's in the Vamp palette. It's the white, but also like it just didn't really appeal to me. Like, and this actually has, okay, this highlighter is everything that we wished. Do you remember the Norns highlighters by Odin's Eye? And they were like super sparkly and they were like mixed up and like whatever. This is what we all wish that would have been. It's very sparkly. So if you're not into a sparkly highlight, but it like blends into the skin and it has sparkles. And I believe that this is, if you took a pink and gray and like a little tiny bit of like white, like lavender, and mixed them all together, it would be this. There is a hint of fucking gray in this highlighter, and it looks so cool. It's like indescribable. So it's indescribably cool. I'm in love with the palette. I'm in love with the pan shape. I know some of you guys thought it was ugly. Some of you guys thought it was cheesy. I think it's just enough. Like the fact that the pans are heart-shaped is the only reason why I would have ever bought a 9-pan palette. I don't give a fuck what the color story is. And I'm so glad that I did. I'm so glad that the pans are heart-shaped because it's what made this just different enough to be appealing to me. And I'm grateful that I got it because the fucking shifters in this are out of this world. They're so good. And so is the highlighter. So I'm really grateful that I have it. I'm super excited about it. If you guys are interested in it, a lot of you guys have already bought it. If you guys are interested, I do have a code with Bella Beauty Bar. It's LOSSED, and it'll save you some money. It'll make me a little, make you a little. That's how we like to do business around here. And so that's all there is. Is that all there is? Dude, I use so much shit. My face looks so good. I want to sit on it. So that's it. I want to sit on my own face. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because you can't wait to see what happens next. Hit the like button if you like this look, or if you just like my sparkling personality and my boyish charm. And hang out with me in the comments because I fucking love it. If you got like halfway through this video and you're like, oh my god, she is so pretty till she opens her big fucking mouth, then go check me out on Instagram. I don't talk as much on Instagram. And thank you guys so much for watching. You could have been anywhere, but you were here wasting your time with me. And I totally appreciate you. Later. Slayer.